Good morning. I am so happy to be back in my studio with you. It's been a few weeks, I know that, and I hope that you have been enjoying your time and that you are well. I am, thank heavens. I had as I told you in my last video, I had 6 months visits to major doctors to see, and everything was fine. But then after that, I call some of my physicians, the minor leagues, and it was time for me to go and see them. And well, just one thing and another. This being cured of cancer is the most wonderful thing on earth. However, you have to figure out how to survive the experience. So, I had some very good news last night when I got on the scale. If you were in my state 6 months or more ago, you would understand why. I met a personal goal. I'm now back to 115 pounds, and that's been taken some hard work and protein drink, but mostly my own diet and dealing with the situation. But yay, I'm tickled. I think I'll set my next little goal at maybe I won't go as far as 120. Maybe my next goal will be 118 pounds. I'm also going to back to therapy for 6 visits because I had developed a personal internal issue of being afraid of falling. I had fallen twice when I was doing chemo, and because I am thankfully so double jointed, I had no problems. However, the emergency room is not fun, even though it's only for a few hours. So I'm going to I'm going to focus on getting up for a fall. I know all of the tricks and bits about if there's something handy in the room or a piece of furniture and so forth, but in my mind, I say, well, suppose there's nothing around and available. I need to learn how to get up, take care of myself. Of course, if I have a broken knee or hip or whatever, that's not going to happen. But given the good option, I want to learn how to deal with that. And it had been a year since my last visit to a therapist, and it seems that I had very pleasant news there too. I have much more strength, and balance than I had a year ago. In fact, the therapist laughed at me. She said, "Well, you okay? You're standing on one foot now. You can put it down. You can't do much better than that," and so forth. So all in all, it's been a good time, but I've missed you. The bottom line is, I never stop missing sitting here, talking to you, and playing. So that's the end of that discussion. I hope if you didn't want to hear it, you fast forward it. I was digging in my in my goodies, and I found these 2 pieces. So these are, when I say in the title that plans, I found these, and I had made them, maybe 2 years ago or more, and I thought you might enjoy seeing them. This is a card with a cutout area, a piece of a focal piece of collage, more pieces. The inside I left kind of plain, as hoping that they might be a writing spot. But then I had a brainstorm. Yes, I had the light go on in my head again, and I thought she is so pretty, and I just decided with all of these bits of ephemera that the front was finished, and oh, she's my favorite. Love her to death. And same principle, same process. as the other one. I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to I'm going to add pages and just do some minor embellishing on them. But I want to put particularly pretty pieces of paper that I love to death myself in these, and then I'm going to send them off as happy mail because I enjoy sharing, and so I'm going to be starting on our next video. I'm going to be starting working on these, and when they're finished, they're going to go off in the mail to a new home. So let me set those aside, and here we are back to the doodles, the watercolor doodles in Trilby, and I thought this might be a good time to get to get a start. I will start with you, and then over the next few days, I hope to get these finished. The watercolor worked out so well on this antique paper that I really couldn't be more pleased. I've already used one, as you can see, and that is how they will be used, cut out and used as pieces, focal pieces. And then I have two green sheets in various shades, and here I made 3 leaves for a past project. In fact, I think it was the project, the last one we worked on. And so today's plan is to, why don't we start here? Why don't I just start there? Oops, that came through just a little bit. Who would know why when all of the others didn't? Odd. But I'm not going to overthink that because it's not really a problem. So let's have some Uniball Signo 270. That's not my heaviest, it's not my lightest, but let's begin. Oh, one can always use leaves. And when in doubt, let's get some down here. And that pen is almost finished. So it's going into the circular file. And let me see what I have over here. I'm going to have to replenish pretty soon. There's a 207, and it's a fresh one. Okay. Let's make sure that it's going to do its thing. There we go. Well, that will be okay. We're not going to get upset over that so much. And let's do some small ones now, because sometimes they're just necessary in whatever area you might be using them in. I hope that you are enjoying your summer, that you are not suffering too badly from or living in the area that's having problems with extreme heat. It is certainly, it's warm in Florida, in Jacksonville, but it's certainly not any warmer than it's supposed to be. Let's just do this now. this one. Okay, let's see what we're going to do with this puppy. I think I know exactly what we're going to do with this puppy. And let's do this one. And let's just do mountains and valleys again on this one. There. And here. I think we will not, what we will do is we will not overdo. Let's do this one. And the point of the leaf, I just don't know. I've always been one that I like to pick out that leaf tip. That's just a personal idiosyncrasy. A mountain, and we'll catch all of our mountains and see, oh, here's a valley, and see if we can come back. Here's a valley, and another one, and a mountain. And let's work on some of these small ones now. Trick is not to outline, just to work here and there. That's a nice point. Mountain, mountain, okay, valley. Ooh, it's got a lot of mountains on it. Okay. So I shall finish working on this and make some copies and scan. I have forgotten, it's been so many, it's been 2 years since I've used my scanner. I'm going to have to get my husband to show me again. It's quite simple, but I want to scan them so that I continue to have them available to me. And let's just add some bits here. Sometimes something finer is called for. And I'm just thickening up that stem a little bit at the bottom. There we go, stem first. And a leaf. This is so enjoyable and so relaxing. I do hope that you will give it a try. And sometimes we need plainer leaves to get mixed in with others. And here. And some really small ones. I particularly like these because of the font that is showing through. So I'm going to set these aside. Oh yes, and absolutely, I would embellish these a little bit, especially the points, and just to give them a little bit of, just to make them a little bit of saucy here. So there we go. Our necessary leaves. And if you copy a few papers, then you have more of them. Of course, you know that. I'm sorry, I apologize for saying that. I didn't need to tell you the obvious, did I? Oh goodness, this has been out. Oh. Okay. Let's try something I don't usually do. Let me have some protein drink. Thank you for bearing with me. Let's see what happens. This is a pen. You must let me know what you think about this color doodling. Of course, as I said, it's not something that I usually do. I'm breaking out of the mold because after a while molds get so boring. let's see about doing something simple with the center. And there is a place adjoining these two. Well, I have to be honest, I'm not 100%. Let's see if Hills and Valleys helps. Well, maybe it does. Let me get closer so that you can really see where we're going here. I'm anxious to hear what you think. Let's do some grow lines and see what we think. It's not dark enough in the middle for me at all, but you can only know that by plowing along. Does that help things? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. This is a big one, a strong one. Let's use, that's a mini. Let's use Pilot G2. A new one. That's the heaviest that I have. Let's do this one because it's right next to this one. Let's get this center picked out first. Going to make places where they aren't, if you notice. I'm following the lead of the watercolor, but Hmm. I'm thinking I might like that. I might like that paper showing through here. Or shall I make this one a center and do it this way? I'm quiet when I do this. I'm not holding my breath. There. I think that's all that I'm going to do on that one. Let's go to yellow. I think maybe this one. And I think I'm going to do micro or ultra. Which one is it? Ultra Micro 207 on the Uniball signal. Checking? Yes. Let's just define the center of this flower. And we'll go the opposite way now. Maybe. Maybe we'll just try this. And we'll just go around here and make that a big petal because we can. This has some lovely negative shapes here that I can't resist. No, I'm not going to use that. I'm going to jump to the see what happens. No, I'm going to leave that alone because the fussy cutting will take care of that. I like that one. I'm going to do the Signo Pilot G2. I'm going to let the shapes that the water took speak for themselves here. Oh, my. This water really defined some shapes, didn't it? Usually don't do these in the middle, in the center, but this needed a little something something. And maybe just some tiny ones outside a little bit. Let's try one of these true blues, as I call them, down here. The which one? Or shall we do this one and go back to blue and see what happens? I'm still not certain about this. I guess I'm so used to doing my doodling in black that it's hard to move me off old habits. Just have to make some stuff work here. Or not. And now, when you have a little bit of this, one just gets into those hills and valleys and gets out of harm's way. And when you have a big space, when you have a big space like this one, you can just pull back. And a little repair here. And now, let's go back to this last page. Let's see what we're going to, let's see what we will try here. Yes. Okay, we'll get our center in. Oh, it seems to be getting used to I seem to be getting used to the colors. And, I think I'm just going to play up these negative spaces that happened and just enjoy them. I think this needs to be hit on a little bit more to bring out that color. Because by doing this, it looks more like an original doodle job. I think these will work out fairly decently as focal points on your collage. Just darken this up a little bit. I'm kind of liking this. I don't know whether, I think it's probably Carmen. Well, as you can see, I have a bit of work to do. I have a bit of work to do today, and probably tomorrow, because I would like to finish these up. I'll put this one in upside down so that you can see it there. And these two. And of course, these two. I do hope you have enjoyed sharing a little bit of playtime with me. And I'm going to get back to this, and I will see you soon. If you have enjoyed today, please consider giving me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. I do enjoy them and answer them. And I would appreciate your subscribing to my channel. Bye now.